Hey everybody, this is Butt Sanchez, the only YouTuber that made you realize I never had a better time on YouTube, until now. Now, you ever wondered if you can get out of this this blocked door here in Torian to go back out and, explore the game because, I don't know, maybe at your babysitter's house and they had the only save there was in Torian and you couldn't go and explore with full power? Well, now you can. So, I did this a little bit off screen here, but if you go into here and equip the plasma and spacer beam, take off the wave beam, and then charge your beam when you come out of the save thing there. Switch to super missile while still charging it. Don't let go, otherwise it like kind of glitches the game out. Jump up, shoot, and then you should be able to just walk right through the door like that. Very interesting, huh? Now, if you notice, the rest of the screen up here is all glitched out, and looks like you might have to try this again here. So let's try this again. Oh, now I screwed it up royally. So let's try this again. As you see, the game gets really confused when you try to do a bunch of nonsense, so just go right through here, I guess. So we're gonna try this again. I don't even know where I'm at. Try this again here. The game gets really confused when you do this, so try this again. Go shoot a super missile there. I'm not sure if you can actually... I guess we'll just do this. We're gonna just charge our charge beam up like this. Alright, just do that again. I think that's the only door that's like that, so... Unfortunately, I'm kind of, like... I don't even know where Samus is right now, but... I thought I could get out of here, but anyway, that's how you, kind of get out of Torian. I wish I could get out, like, a little bit better, but the game gets very glitchy when you do a series of glitches like this, so it's just how it is, I guess, so... I'm going to show off another glitch over here, but first I need to go damage myself, so I'm going to go find some acid. I think there's actually some acid way up here, if memory serves me right, so I'm just going to come up here and just get hurt by the acid. So we're going to come over here, fight these monsters really quick. Hopefully the acid stays there, I guess not, so we're going to have to kind of just deal with this. But I can make this a little bit faster, so I'm going to just turn off my variant gravity suit here. So bear with me, I'll just kind of speed this up. I have to have less than 50 health and no reserve left, so I'm going to burn through my reserve here. And then I will do the crystal flash, so I'm just going to kind of get out of here for a second. I'm going to just switch to... Because this thing drains pretty quick. I'm going to just switch to my gravity suit and various suit here for a second. Just to show off the crystal flash. Of course, the acid doesn't do that much damage, but I have to have less than 50 health remaining, so I'm just going to be extra safe here. There we go. So we're going to come over here. It doesn't really matter where you do this. I'm just going to do this kind of on my ship, because actually right over here is where the demo kind of showed this off, so I'm just going to do this. So what you do is you... roll into a ball, you drop a power bomb, and as you do it, you hold the fire button L, R, and down. So it should look like this. And like that, Samus gets like a large amount of her life back. Almost all of it, I would say. All of her energy tanks and 45 reserve or whatever. So that's the crystal flash. If you're wondering how people found that out, it was demonstrated in the demo screen. So that's really cool. But now we gotta go do another glitch called the New Game Plus glitch. So I'll just show that off really quick. So we have to go back to that shaft from the very beginning of the game, that really large shaft. The one we escaped from in when we killed Mother Brain. There's conveniently a save station right next to it, so we'll just kind of go over to here. Go down here. We have to go to this specific door just right over here, so shoot these space pirates. Something like this. So if memory serves me right, what you gotta do is... I'm gonna just drop a save state here because this is kind of awkward. So apparently what you're supposed to do is you open the door. You don't have the spacer and plasma beam equipped. You open the door. Then you go into here. You de-equip your wave beam. Equip this. Go over to here. I didn't even like press A there. There we go. Got it. So I'm gonna just drop a save state here. Fire once. The game slows to a crawl. Go through the door. It should return to normal if memory serves me right. Okay, so you want to de-equip that stuff. The door, if you notice, turned back into the wrong door there. So I'm going to de-equip the spacer. Press start here. So So the game's all glitched up here. So what you want to do is go all the way back up here. Oh, come on, Samus. Notice there's no space pirates here either. The game is like in a very confused state. It's actually like in the... I think the game's actually set back to the very beginning of the game, like where there's no space pirates, so the Torian base never... Like, yeah, you see there's like dust mites, like those things over there. If you go near them, they kind of flutter away. So the game's actually in its initial state, meaning like you never got discovered after you got the morphing ball. So what do you do when this happens? So what you do is you go over here and you go save your game. When you save your game, weird stuff happens. So save your game. Then I'm just gonna restart the game. Now pay attention to the game select screen here. Let's see, if I remember correctly, it should start you off in... Yeah, okay. Notice the game put us back in the very beginning because the game somehow it reset its state, a bunch of flags, and now we're back to the very beginning of the game where we have to go through the whatever this is, the cutscene. I'm gonna skip through the cutscene. We've already seen this before. Also notice that Samus is not in her gray suit there. She had her screw attack on. And, yeah, if you notice the game, she shot 4 missiles. And I mentioned this at the beginning of the game, but what happened was what the game does is it gives Samus her missiles during that sequence. She then fires 4 missiles, and the game takes away the missiles. That'll come in handy, when I get to the space station in a second. Because you're gonna see some pretty funny stuff here. Okay, we're finally done with the cutscene. So now we're going to the Ceres station. Or the space colony, as it's called. I think I still have my Torian side panel here. I guess I could just turn on the Ceres one there, because why not? So here we are in Ceres. And notice, we have all of our stuff. Gravity suit, super missiles. I can't press start here. I still have my plasma beam and charge beam. Screw attack, space jump, and everything. I don't have my missiles because, like I said, the game gives and takes away the missiles when you do this glitch because it resets all the flags in the game, and when you restart the game, it just puts you in the initial state, which is go to Ceres. So this is what I call the New Game Plus glitch. I don't know if it's officially called that or what the hell it's called, but it allows you to play through the whole game using all the powers and stuff like this. So I'm gonna give Ridley the business here once he comes out of his thing. Just to kind of show off and demonstrate just how powerful this is. See how fast it takes to kill Ridley here. You know, it seems that Ridley seems to have a lot of life. This should be just like demolishing Ridley, but maybe Ridley has like I wonder if it's just like a flat number of hits you gotta do to Ridley or something. Now he's turning red, so I have no idea. Hasn't even done 1 energy tank of damage yet. So, anyway, there's other glitches you can do since you have like these weapons a lot earlier. Like if you go fight Crocomire, since the plasma beam can pierce, it has kind of a funny effect when you're shooting Crocomire, where you can just like see the beam like shoot through, and it does a lot of no damage at all, but you can see it like every frame hitting Crocomire. It's kind of hard to explain, but anyway. I just thought I'd show that off. That's just some glitches in the game that are kind of funny to show off. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this. So that's the end of my Super Metroid series. So I hope you guys take care.